Hello, Leo. Welcome to this reading. My name is Zane, and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Leo for the week of September 13th. Now, Leo, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Leo, do keep in mind as well that the only place you can get anything from me is my website, zaneintuitive.com. I'll never ask you for money. I'll never ask you for a reading, either via email, YouTube, or Instagram. Just stay alert because there are scammers. There are an uptick of scammers right now. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also want to say I'm very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Same goes to my Patreons. All right, let me make sure everything's in view and we'll get right into this for you. Looks good to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the High Priestess. So this is a card of intuition. This is a card of trusting what you know, following your gut instinct. And really, the High Priestess is the divine feminine in the tarot. This is tapping into that side of yourself, tapping into the intuitive knowing that you have. There could be some sort of, as well, there could be some sort of hidden knowledge coming to the surface for you here in this week ahead that could be showing up. Let me see here. I do feel like perhaps also a mentor. There could be, High Priestess is somebody who's like a spiritual mentor. In other interpretations of the card, the High Priestess is sitting in between two pillars at the entrance to a spiritual temple. And so it can indicate that there's potentially someone who will step into your life, who will perhaps show you a new way of viewing a situation that you're struggling with. And you do have this king and queen energy here with, I'm picking up on maybe potentially mentors coming in for some of you. And they would probably be spiritual in nature, Leo. That's a narrow message. Some of you may be dealing with that. There could just be someone that steps in that really praises you as well in this week. Let me see here. What else am I getting for the sort of initial message here? Hidden knowledge, potentially. I do feel like I'll get into what I think is going on, but at any rate, with the hidden knowledge thing, at any rate, right away in the middle, you have the King of Pentacles. So this is somebody who has the energy of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, okay? This is somebody who has achieved success in their life. They are typically wealthy, somebody who has typically accumulated a good deal of money and has sort of they're already, like, you can tell that they're already sitting on this gold chair. They already have a gold crown. And for them, it's like they have stuck to their routines to achieve wealth, to achieve abundance, to achieve success in the material realm. And that's what the King of Pentacles is all about. And so is there an area in your life where you can embody that? It does say, like, make sure, like, there's something here with these two nines in the corners as well that I'm picking up on, where I feel this message to bring forward of, like, make sure you don't let go of some sort of routine, okay? Like, I feel like maybe there's something in your life right now where you are, I don't want to say dropping the ball, but maybe you're letting slip. I would say just take note of routines this week. You have the Devil in the past. This is like a card of our shadows. This is a card of challenges, internal struggles, internal challenges, shadows. I do feel like there's something going on here in the past, there was something that was going on below the surface that's coming in for review. I do feel like there's going to be hidden knowledge for some of you. Okay, so for some of you, there's like a shadow that you're working through, and that King of Pentacles is in the middle, is reminding you to keep doing the things that you have used to achieve success. For others of you, there's this message about hidden knowledge. I do feel like in the past there was a situation that was cause for concern, okay, with this Nine of Swords. This is someone who's having a nightmare. There was something here in the past with the Nine of Swords and the Devil where you were taken aback and you were caught off guard by someone's words or someone's actions, and it really hurt you in some way. And what I think's going on here is during this week, you're going to get some information about what happened. There was a scenario here in the past where someone hurt you, but you weren't sure why they did the things that they did. And that's what's coming to the surface here. That's what's bubbling up here, Leo, with the High Priestess. So for some of you, you're dealing with that. For others of you, like I said, there's an internal struggle or there's an internal battle around your routines, around health, that you are being being called on to analyze, especially because you have this Two of Pentacles in between both of those challenging cards, which is juggling or fluctuating wealth. Your routines right now will increase your abundance. Your routines will bring in that luxury, bring in that wealth for you. And so don't let them fall to the side, is what I feel like saying. Now, in your current situation, you have the Sun, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles is also interesting to me. I do feel like maybe someone's going to come in and show you the way, show you that perhaps what you're doing is like, maybe I feel like, I don't love bringing in these messages, but I do feel like maybe some of you are like, someone's going to be like, hey, we've noticed a change, or there's something that's like slipping or something like that. And the Queen of Swords is somebody who will just deliver that blunt message to you, like, hey, there's something that's not working here. I don't think it's doom and gloom. In fact, I'm pretty certain it's not, because you have the Sun as well in the same row. But I feel like there's going to be like a mentor or an authority figure or a boss figure is going to be like, hey, something is going on here. And I think it's going to be this Queen of Swords type person. The other thing is Queen of Swords can also be a tricky or challenging person in the reverse, especially with the Devil. And so, some of you are just dealing with somebody who hurt you. Others of you are dealing with internal issues that are now being brought forward by some sort of authority or mentor figure or something like that going on. And the thing is, this is all going to work out though, because you have the Sun. Okay, the Sun is the best card in the tarot. It's total success, positivity, abundance, good things, good situations, happiness. It's not only the best card, but it's the most positive card. It's this feeling of something being totally happy in your life, or you being totally happy in your life rather. And so this hidden knowledge, I do feel like, is going to be a good thing. I also feel like this person who's stepping in to say, hey, there's something that we've noticed a change, I do feel like they have your best interest at hand. I do feel like ultimately this is going to be a good thing. Now in the future, you have the Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Thing is, you're moving forward. You have this Nine of Wands. And this is the message I was getting in here with this routines, with this Nine of Wands, where this is somebody who's telling you to not give up. Okay, the Nine of Wands, you're almost at the finish line. You're almost at the full manifestation of the suit of Wands. Like, you're almost there. And so it's not a time to give up when you get the Nine of Wands in a reading. So keep persevering, keep going. You have this Eight of Cups here. This is somebody who's walking away from a disappointing situation. The thing is, there's some disappointment in your past here with this Nine of Swords as well that happened. And you're walking away from that, okay? You can see this person's letting go of these broken, spilled, empty cups here of the past, and they're moving forward with success. They're moving forward. They're looking out to the horizon, and they're saying, where am I going to go next? And actually what this person's about to do is go towards the Nine of Cups, which is the fulfillment of a wish. And not only like with that, you have the Six of Swords as well. You're like taking your swords, you're taking your things with you, and you're going forward. You're transitioning at this time, Leo. I do feel like maybe there was like, maybe even, and obviously I'm not a medical professional, but maybe even some depression in the past, and you're like, nope, I'm moving forward here. I'm ready to look towards the horizon and go to new places. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. Helps my channel grow. There's also a bell below this video, which you will see after you hit subscribe. If you click that bell, you'll get post notifications from me. And lastly, Leo, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope things are going well for you. I also have a Patreon if you want to support me there. Absolutely no pressure though. Link to that in the description. All right, let's see what else we have here to clarify this situation even more for Leo. Okay, we have Radha, Soul Flame. Rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience harmony, relationship harmony, and healing. Okay, so for some of you, this person from the past, this hidden knowledge that's being surfaced here, is some like relationship hurt you. Maybe a romantic relationship hurt some of you. Maybe that's what you're working through at this time. Charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask, and you shall receive. So, getting into some sort of spiritual habit or spiritual practice at this time could be very helpful for you, especially as you kind of circle around back to these routines that you're being guided to maybe look at. And then you have Joan of Arc, voice of truth, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, speak your truth. So, I do feel like there was an injustice by someone else. I do feel like you've been, it's almost like you don't feel like you can attack this situation head on with this Nine of Swords, and you're feeling like someone definitely hurt you. It wasn't the other way around. And so now in this week, it's like you're being given this Sun opportunity, you're being given this High Priestess card, maybe just trusting your intuition or someone coming in to help you, help show you that like, you don't need to be afraid anymore, and you can just tackle this situation head on, is what I'm feeling there. Be strong at this time with that card coming in. So that's what I feel like for you. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Okay, you have the World. That's a big card. You have Two of Swords, definitely an injustice happened here. And the Six of Pentacles. So, first of all, karma is being rendered here. And I do feel like you're going to get the good end of this situation, how it unfolds with the High Priestess coming in. But also with the Six of Pentacles, you can see the scales on the card. It's the karmic scales balancing out and tipping. But it's relating to the material. And for you, you're also, it's like the karmic material scales is what I would say, the financial scales here. And for you, it's like you are now realizing that you can mesh and mix and match the spiritual and the material side of yourself. That's what I really truly feel here. Some of you are just doing that sort of thing in this week. The thing is, you have this Two of Swords, which is in this case an injustice around a relationship for some of you. There was someone that really hurt you. It caused a change in your life, and with the Two of Pentacles below. But this is now coming full circle here with the World. This is now being completed, and there's some sort of there's a completion of a cycle, and at the end of that there's a victory. And so you're really approaching this situation with a problem-solving mentality. You're not I almost want to say like you have been a victim, but like you're not taking that on anymore. You're not taking on that mentality anymore. You're moving forward. You have the Six of Swords, you have the Two of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So we have 666, transformation happening in your life. Don't get stressed about 666, by the way. There's a lot of weird sort of esoteric information about that angel number, but it's actually a strong number. It's transformation, and so just keep that in mind. But at any rate, to get all these sixes, I do feel like there's just something in your life changing here for the better. It's something that where you were feeling hurt in the past here. You have the Six of Cups. Yeah, this person from the past, I do feel like, two things here. One, someone from your past hurt you, as we've been reading, but I also feel like this Queen of Swords is a friend or a trusted person, which I normally don't read with the Queen of Swords, that's coming in from the past and saying, hey, look, we've noticed something's going on here. Do you need us to help you or something like that? You have the Two of Wands, King of Pentacles. Two of Wands is somebody who's looking towards the horizon and seeing what's next. And with you, it's like the Six of Swords is coming in once again. Actually, we have 4 sixes here on the board. The Six of Swords, you're really moving forward, you're transitioning. And the thing is, at the end, when this person gets to the shoreline and they get off their boat, they have the Sun. Okay, the Sun is with them. And so it's a big card for you. So you have the Knight of Swords, the Two of Cups, or excuse me, the Three of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of your destiny here spinning. Like I said, the Six of Swords is significant. So we had the Six of Swords with the Sun, and now with the Wheel of Fortune. For you, this whole reading is about making that transition, finally getting in that boat, finally getting in that and moving forward here, moving towards the place that you want to go, getting to your final destination. And I feel like it's big for you. You have this Three of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from some sort of, there was maybe even the disappointment came within a group scenario for some of you. Maybe teamwork is affected here. Maybe you're having challenges with teammates, something like that going on here, but you're walking away and you're saying, you know what, I'm not going to stay where I am anymore. There is hidden knowledge coming from other people. I do feel like maybe someone's going to come in and be like, hey, we found this out about what happened here in the past. And then you have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands, which is a big message of sticking to your guns, okay? Sticking to what you know is right, what you know, what you feel to be true, and taking action on that. And also not giving up. The Knight of Swords is saying, the Knight of Swords with the Nine of Wands is telling you to like charge through the finish line. Okay, don't just jog through the finish line. You are charging through the finish line at this point. So let's see what else we have here. Bad health, community, official person, message, mature woman, and sudden wealth. There's something here with this mature woman, with the Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, and mature woman. Doesn't matter what gender they are coming in to help you. Someone is coming in and offering you something. And the High Priestess, again, divine feminine, coming in here. And so someone being like, you know, I think you could almost like offering you some sort of help, like saying like, hey, I think this could be of help to you at this time. We've noticed something, but I feel like you know this person. The bad health and the message, don't get stressed about the bad health. That's just this relationship or this person that hurt you from the past, that relationship being unhealthy. And you're getting communication on this with this High Priestess knowledge coming to the surface, as I've been picking up on. This is going to come through a group of people with community and Three of Pentacles. I feel like this is going to come through group situations. But in the future, you are walking towards potentially new employment. Official person is my human resources, my HR card. And so, you know, if you've gone through multiple jobs, you know you have to go through HR first to sign off on contracts and all of that. Sudden wealth is an increase in abundance. So I love this. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, ZaneIntuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you in the next one.